welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the United States National Team career, where we are in the thick of things in the World Cup, our first World Cup with the team. We're still in the group stages. We've got one game left. Like I said last time, we pretty much guaranteed ourselves a spot in the knockout stages, but a draw in our last group stage game against Ivory Coast secures ourselves the top spot in the group and a spot in the knockout rounds guaranteed. So, first game up, like I said, Ivory Coast, a team we played a million times before, more than any other team so far this career. So let's get in and take care of them, or at least try to, in the World Cup. Here's a look at our starting 11 for this one, and a lot of changes for this game. Just to make sure everyone's rested for the knockout stage game. It's still going to be Zardes and Johansson up top, but Julian Green's going to get the start. Swanson and Williams in there in the midfield next to Bradley. Gaddis and Omer Gonzalez coming in the back line next to Alvarado and Yedlin. The starting 11 for the Ivory Coast, and there's a lot of familiar faces in there. Gervinho, Doumbia, and Akpa Akpro. A couple of other players I don't recognize, and there's no Yaya Toure. So, interesting lineup from them. Alright, here we go. Last game of the knockout stages. Let's see if we can't do something here. Get a win against a team that we always struggle against. Beautiful play from Yedlin. I didn't even watch that. I wasn't even controlling him. I was controlling Daniel Williams. Play it up to Johansson. Johansson, cut it inside. Play it up to the top of the box. Open shot! I think that was Swanson that came running onto it, but he put it right at the keeper. And hopefully Swanson doesn't get sent off right here, because I made a really bad tackle with him earlier. I think he's just going to get a yellow card. Okay. I have nothing to say about that. That was just... I couldn't do anything about it. That was so fast that I couldn't even react in time to stop any of those passes. That was ridiculous. Okay, we're down 1-0. That's a change of pace. We haven't been down yet in this whole tournament, so... There you go, Julian Green. Now, we're going to pick this time to go to hell. Is that what's going to happen here? Is that what you're telling me? I think it's Swanson. Swanson. Play that through to Bradley. Cut it through. Bradley shoots. Bradley scores. Quick reply right there. We're back in this thing. It's 1-1. Beautiful passing. Beautiful team play. Everyone made the right runs, the right passes, leading to a wide open Michael Bradley shot in the box. He buries it, and it's all knotted up at 1. That was superb play. We've been lacking that all game long. I've been trying to do too much individually with each player instead of just linking together and making passes. That was superb. That was absolutely picture perfect. That's how we're going to have to beat this team. Alright, second half. No changes at halftime. I feel like we played pretty well. Zardes, let's see what you can do. Oh, that's a great move. Zardes, take that shot. It was a good shot. It was dipping, but the keeper had it all the way, I think. Great play again. DeAndre Yedlin in the box has been magnificent so far. Green back outside. There you go. Johansson, cut it inside. Play that through. Great ball to Julian Green. Can Green score it? He can! And it's 2-1. USA over Ivory Coast. Great passing sequence again, leading to Julian Green springing through the middle for an open shot on goal. What passing this has been from this team when I actually take the time to try to pass the ball. Every time I get myself in trouble, it's because I'm trying to do too much individually instead of just linking together. Again, a great passing sequence leads to another goal for the red, white, and blue. Alright, so with about 20 minutes left, we're going to make some changes. Zusi's coming on for Bradley in the center midfield spot, and then we're also going to be taking out Swanson for Gideon Zalalem. Zusi right there. Oh, look at all the space. Up to Julian Green again. Green, does he have the pace to get by him? Oh my god, I held that forever. I didn't take my thumb off the shoot button in time, and I just held it down and just blasted it over the bar. Last substitution now with 10 minutes left. Zardes is coming off. Romain Gall is going to make an appearance here for us. Gall, cut it outside. Straight past him. Ball up to Gaddis. In the middle, there is Zalalem. Is he going to get to it? He is. Zalalem holds it up. Back heel. Why did he try to back heel it? All he had to do is make the pass to Julian Green, and it's a goal. Why did he just try to backheel that ball? There it is. There is the final whistle. We come away with a win over Ivory Coast, and a come-from-behind win at that, a 2-1 victory. Very impressive from this team. They responded very well after that first goal from Ivory Coast. We were really getting beat down pretty bad when they scored that goal. And after that, we flipped the switch, turned it around, and came away with a positive result. And the player ratings for that game, they give man of the match to Johansson. A little surprising. He had an assist, didn't score a goal. I'm going to give my man of the match, though, to DeAndre Yedlin. An absolute monster at the back today. Made so many interceptions, so many tackles. He was incredible. Yeah, he got a little bit of a ding on his rating because of that yellow card, which was my fault. But he was definitely the best defender we had in there today. So here are the final results from our group, and in shocking fashion, Spain, who was in last place, not even having won a game, going into that final match, comes from behind and makes it through to the knockout stages on goal differential. And if you remember back to that first game we played against Spain in this World Cup, their keeper Ruben got man of the match, and I said he may have just kept them in the tournament with his performance. He saved that penalty from Dempsey, had a couple of other huge saves, and they made it through on goal differential. If he hadn't made those saves, they wouldn't be in the knockout stages. Every goal in a World Cup group play is vital. Scoring as many as you can, and also, even if you're on the losing side of things, giving up as few as possible. His performance alone in that game against us got them to where they are. So that's pretty impressive that they came from behind despite against all odds and made it through to the knockout stage. And of course, we also got through in first place, a flawless run through the group stage for us. Very impressive stuff. And I like our draw going into the knockout stage as well. We got a pretty good matchup. So here's what the first round of knockout stages looks like in this World Cup, and we have drawn Greece in the round of 16. That is a perfect matchup for us. Another European team, and I'm going to keep saying it. As long as we can keep drawing European teams, I feel confident we can advance in this tournament. I just want to avoid all South American teams for as long as possible. There's still Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay left in this thing, as well as some very good European teams as well that I kind of want to avoid. But for now, we've got Greece. We have to take care of them first, and we'll see who we got after that if we can beat them. I know that they're very, very good. So let's get in and get into this round of 16 action. Here is a look at our starting 11 for this game against Greece, and we're back to the full strength starting 11. The only person that doesn't have 100% fitness is Aaron Johansson, and he's very, very close to it. So I'm not worried about fitness for this match against Greece. And the Greek starting 11. I'm not going to try to say any of these names because I would probably butcher them, but I do know quite a few of them. I know that Socrates in the middle is a very good center back next to, I can't say his name, Manolas? I don't know, but I know that they're a very good team. Alright, here we go. Knockout stages of the World Cup. I know that the Greek strength of this Greek team is their defense. They're a very, very strong defensive unit. So, if we can get a goal or two, I know that their attack isn't the best. So, hopefully, if we can get that goal or two, we should be okay in this game. There's a man over here. Now a man in the middle. Nice. Another one through. Michael Bradley now has space. Well, that was a good save from the keeper. That was very well worked. A very nice shot from us right there. All right, a little bit more patient. Let's try to be a little bit more patient. I've tried to beat him with pace, and it hasn't worked thus far. So, hopefully, if we do a little bit more patient, there we go. There's people in here. There's people in here. Another one. Very nice. Boom! Mixed discrewed. No. Cerna middles it, but it's knocked away by the defense. We're all over Greece. We've had so many opportunities. We just can't beat that keeper, and to be fair, Mixed Discrewed has hit about 3 or 4 shots directly at the keeper's face. There is the whistle for halftime. I would say, I don't know. I think we've had the better of this game so far, but it's been a struggle for both teams to find open shots. I knew coming in Greece was a good defensive unit, and they've showed it here. We've only got a couple of shots from a little bit of distance. Nothing in close, which has kind of been our benchmark. So we're having trouble right now. All right, we're going to go short right here to Michael Bradley. Let's see if we can't find Zardes back post. That is not Zardes! It was Perry Kitchen who got a good header away, but again, that keeper is having a freaking amazing game. Oh, Yedlin. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, it took a deflection, and somehow that keeper is able to react to that and make the save. That keeper, holy God, is he good. Like, how did I have no idea. I have no idea how he made that save. Mix Discrude on this corner. We're going to play it short to Zardes. Zardes into Mix Discrude. Find that right there. Boom, shot, goal. Simple as that. Johansson got separation from his man. Great find from Discrude. Johansson has been one of the best players on our team so far in this tournament, and he has scored again. That was just a perfectly worked corner right there. Mix finding Johansson again. Johansson on that turn and first time shot is amazing. 15 minutes left and we're making some subs. It's going to be Dempsey and Zusi coming on for Johansson and Zardes. I just want to make sure they stay fresh. You know, I think we have enough goals in this game. One should do it. I really don't feel threatened by Greece at all right now. Oh, Dempsey straight through the middle. What an open spot for Dempsey. That chop didn't work, but it falls. Oh, to Cerna. I thought Cerna was going to have that. I should have laid that across to Zusi. My fault again. I just saw a wide open shot in the box and had to take it. Last substitution for us now. Daniel Williams is coming on to shore up that midfield. Discrude is coming off, and we're going to switch to a two holding midfielder set. There you go, Bradley. Beautiful turn. Beautiful ball in to Cerna. And just like that, it's 2-0. That was immediately following those substitutions. I was off the free kick. Beautifully worked ball. And it's 2-0. I can't believe that worked. That was so easy. There's the final whistle. Another win for this team. And we're heading in to the quarterfinals. I totally forgot what round we were in just now. I was going to say the semis. We're heading into the quarterfinals. I'm excited to see who our opponent's going to be for that one. So here are the player ratings from that game. They give man of the match to Mix Discrude, and I'm going to agree with that one. There are a couple of deserving candidates. I thought Fabian Johnson was very good in that game. Johansson, as always, was very good. And Dylan Cerna was actually quite good as well. And as you can see, Dylan Cerna actually finished the game at striker, because when I made that substitution and then switched the formation, I forgot to make sure that Cerna was still on the right wing and Dempsey was in the middle. But Cerna scored a goal in that spot, so I guess now we know Cerna can kind of fill in at striker if we need him to. So we learned that today. But yeah, I'm going to give my man of the match to Discrude. Just an all-around solid performance from him. So here's a look at the quarterfinal matchups in this World Cup, and it seems that our luck when it comes to draws in tournaments has come to an abrupt end. I said I didn't want to play South American teams for as long as possible. That's no longer a possibility. We have now gotten Argentina in the quarterfinals, and if we manage to get by them, there's a very strong possibility that Brazil will be waiting for us in the semifinals. It'll either be Brazil or Germany, two teams I didn't want to face at all in this tournament, and now we're going to be forced to play them, again, if we can get by Lionel Messi and company in the quarterfinals, which is no easy task. But you know what? That being said, the way this team is playing and the players we have on this team, I am confident going up against anybody in the world right now. I feel like there's a good chance we can beat anybody left in this tournament. I like our odds against everybody right now. It's just the form that we have and the confidence that I have in this team right now. The way I'm playing and the way the team is performing is top notch. And I don't think that we really are an underdog against anybody right now. So I'm loving that. But that being said, I mean, we got worst case scenario going on in this World Cup. Argentina, Brazil, Germany is just a nightmare situation for us. But that being said, that is going to do it for this episode. We'll see what happens next time in the quarterfinals against Argentina, and then if we make it past that, Brazil or Germany. So that's going to do it for this one. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know, leave a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back with some more World Cup action. See ya.